Hello. Kamusta po? We're here again on our Nurse Talk with
Attorney Carmen.
and Nurse Mike. Maraming salamat. Wow, it's our second episode. Can you
Wow.
imagine?
No, I can imagine we're here. The first one was a little difficult only because it was our first. But we
Yes.
have that in the bag, Mike.
Yes.
Congratulations sa atin.
Thank you.
Also, maraming salamat to everyone who watched that first episode, and also for those who gave us such good feedbacks.
Oo,
Oo.
talaga. Thank you.
Oo.
Maraming salamat po.
Oo.
Exciting also. And we have a lot in store for you guys. Marami tayong mga different identities na interviewin sa ating event, Nurse Talk with Attorney Carmen, as Attorney Carmen and Nurse Mike, na matututunan nyo. You're gonna imagine yourself being in their position, yung mga nurses natin, yung mga experience. But, we're here with you all throughout. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, nandito na naman kami po sa second episode. I hope you will stick around with us. Ano bang gagawin natin this episode, Mike? What can they expect from us?
Well, there's a few topics na gusto nating i-discuss sa kanila, yung number one, why Green Door again? At saka meron tayong yung mga tanong sa mga guests natin from last time, sasagutin natin today.
Yes.
Especially with our guest, Attorney Carmen. Excited kayo? Lalo na yung mga ready na, ready na.
Right. How are you, Mike? How are you?
Okay lang, exciting, busy,
I've been trying to call you yesterday all day. Tinatawagan kita, hindi ka sumasagot sa akin.
I know, sabi ko nga pag si attorney tumatawag, busy din, alam mo may businesses din tayo na pinaparan, may mga tao ring umaasa, pero ganun nga, andito kami para sa inyo. We're finding time na makakatulong talaga,
Right.
Si attorney, sabi ko si attorney pag tumatawag, ayun na. Naghahanap na. But,
Oo. Kasi alam mo, between the last episode and this episode, maraming mga new developments at Green Door. As you
Yes.
said, employers
Yes.
are trying to get meetings with
Yes,
us
thank you.
para mahanap. They're looking for good nurses. Good employers are looking for good nurses, and that's why we're here. We're trying to connect both together.
Yes.
Be the door, be the green door for everybody, no? So this episode, first, Mike, we will try to introduce ourselves again, right?
Exactly.
And then
Yes
we will
po.
introduce our team.
Yes,
Oo,
definitely
nawala
po.
dito because we are here right now in San Diego.
San Diego,
That's where
Carlsbad.
we're filming. Pero meron kaming ibang team members na hindi makarating dito.
Yeah.
Oo, so we'll introduce them.
Actually, gusto lang namin talaga ma-introduce yung sarili kasi excited. Alam namin, excited na sila, Tony. Nag-aantay
Yes.
sila.
Yes.
Nag-aantay.
And go ahead, Mike.
Shout out dun sa kila Miss Mona and Jerry Gao. They're all the way in Texas. And
Camille in New York.
So
Yes.
thankful. Yeah.
Yes. So let's start with introducing our team.
Yeah, exactly.
So first of all, we would like to introduce our nursing director, Doctora Mona Gao,
Gao.
who is based in Texas. Si Mona ngayon is a nursing officer siya, no?
Chief Nurse Executive.
Yes, it's a big hospital in Dallas. Right? Yes.
Actually, in Tyler. Tyler is a 2-hour drive east of Dallas, but it's interrelated.
I've never been to Tyler.
Well, Tyler, I've been there. It's one of the fast-growing city community. We're in mostly medical, so magandang area. It's beautiful. But anywhere in Texas, also United States, there's a lot of great opportunity in hospitals that you can really grow, really evolve.
Right. And the one
Exciting.
thing nice about Texas, Mike, I'm sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. Dami nating sasabihin kasi, no?
It's okay.
One thing, a good opportunity in Texas is that our nurses can take the NCLEX because Texas does not require Social
Exactly.
Security.
Galing.
So Texas is a good state for you to get licensed in.
Galing.
You can get licensed even if you're outside the country because walang
Wow.
Social Security.
Wow, ibig sabihin,
Requirement.
attorney, you say that again? Kahit wala silang Social Security,
Pwede silang kumuha ng NCLEX. At
NCLEX.
pwede silang magkalisensya sa
Galing.
Texas. Oo.
Wow. And California, iba-ibang mga state. California, I believe it's not. They have to have their social, right?
Right. In California is a little bit tricky because
Uh-huh.
you need social security to get your license.
Oh,
Even to
galing.
take the NCLEX, you
Even
have
to
to,
take the
yes,
NCLEX.
you need social
Wow.
security.
Oh.
But in the states that we operate in, Texas,
Mm-hmm.
New York, Florida,
Mm-hmm. And I
and
believe there's new state
one
coming
more,
up, Arizona.
Arizona.
Exciting.
Right. But these three states, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
mentioned ko, New York,
Major, huh?
Texas, Florida, and I always forget the other one,
Arizona.
Arizona. Three. I'm sorry. I'll say it again. You can do it again.
Uh,
Texas,
Texas,
New York,
New York, Florida.
and Florida.
Correct.
You can take the NCLEX
Mm-hmm.
without social security.
Galing.
Kaya I'm very excited na meron tayong employers who are asking us to recruit for them for
Correct.
these three states.
Mhm.
Kasi makakuha talaga tayo ng mga
Exactly.
nurses. They
Oo.
can apply for these
Galing.
licenses dun sa three
Galing.
states.
And we have more employers coming in. We have a wonderful meeting. Very successful partners coming up. And we're gonna introduce to you. Sabi natin kung pwede rin siyang ma-interview, di ba?
Oo,
So,
hindi
open
pa.
naman
So, hindi
sila.
muna. Hindi pa
Open
natin
naman
pwedeng
sila.
announce.
Yeah.
Hindi pa.
Wag muna. Pero
Oo.
exciting.
Oo.
Mga rin, very successful kababayan. No?
Oh,
From,
yeah.
Amakin
Power.
mo from nag-start sa being a nurse, become multi successful businesses, ganun ang mga story natin, kababayan, kasi mag-uumpisa tayo sa migration, yun ang importante.
Right.
Tapos yung opportunity is open for everybody to grow.
Right. So let's go back, Mike. Now we're here to introduce
Sige.
our team.
Sige,
Ano,
let's
pag
go.
tayo magkakwentuhan, ang tagal na kasi. It's been a week since I saw you.
I know.
Sometimes we just talk on the phone, but we don't get to see
Every
each
day,
other, no?
every day.
So, would like to introduce to you the other two members of our team.
Mhm.
The first one being Dr. Monagao.
Dr. Monagao.
She is a very successful, first of all, nurse practitioner,
Talaga.
nurse leader,
Yeah.
nurse executive,
Mhm.
former dean.
Former dean.
So she's a member of the academe.
Uh-huh.
So Mona will be joining us
Exactly.
via Zoom, I think.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Mona.
Yeah, welcome Mona. By the way, magandang couple to, tsaka napakabait. I've been doing business with them, attorney, for over 3 years now, running 3 years now.
Oh, wow.
We go back and forth in Texas. Kaya sabi ko, maganda talaga sila being part of our team. Talaga, napakagaling. But guys, we want them to introduce themselves sa inyo.
Right.
Excited kami dyan. So, watch out for them. I think magtutok sila.
Here they are. Here they are.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name is Mona. I am a nurse consultant for Grindor Placement LLC. I have 25 years of experience as a clinical nurse, nurse educator, quality leader, and hospital administrator. My goal is to be able to support you every step of the way and make your dreams of coming to the US a reality.
Galing.
Galing, no?
Galing.
Wow, galing.
That is impressive.
Yes, and we are just so blessed to have her on our team.
Oo, totoo 'yan. Mahirap yung career na path na ginawa niya. It's a lot of studies to be a doctor of nurse practitioner. Hindi ka lang nurse practitioner, doctorate ka pa. By the way, there's a lot of state right now in the United States that have full autonomy. Yung mga full autonomy, yung mga nurse practitioner now, they're having their own practice. So, yung mga nurses natin dito, background, hindi lang tayo magiging nurse. There's a lot of rooms for growth and improvement. So, exciting. We're gonna have more episodes about that. And we want you to watch that.
I just like to add, Simona has a very endowing contributions to Green Door. But one of the two things I'm excited about, number one, is she's very passionate about giving back to the community.
Yes.
So yung pinag-usapan niya kanina na adopt a nurse.
Yes.
A lot of our employers are really behind us. They love Green Door because they love what we stand for.
Correct.
It's not just a business. Of course, it's a business, but there's a bigger purpose, which is the giving back. Na talagang ginagawa natin, and Mona is a big part of that. She is a big advocate for that Adopt a Nurse program.
Ay, hindi lang yung attorney. May mga feedback tayo na sabi na they're so thankful kasi sabi nila mga kababayan, mga Filipino talaga, at yung yung Green Door, Filipinos helping Filipinos,
Right.
That's overwhelming, that's exciting to hear.
Yeah, my statistic, it's like, COVID time, most of the nurses na affected by COVID in New York, Filipino
Oh.
nurses sa Queens, diba?
Meron tayong expert na sa licensing natin, Miss Camille. Tito, galing. She's the youngest, but she's the sharpest also.
Yes.
Always
that is
alive
true.
yun. Alam
That is
niya.
true.
At
That is
saka
true.
hindi madali yun. Attorney, 50 state expertise mo sa licensing, yung visa screen to getting your license.
NCLEX,
NCLEX.
reviewing for that NCLEX, IELTS, visa screen, transferring your license from one state to another, dealing with expired licenses, paano maging current.
Transferring also
Yeah,
licenses.
Anak ko magulo, Mike. I'm an attorney. Marami akong alam. Pero when it comes to licensing, I always call in Camille.
Galing.
Because
Galing,
she
Camille.
knows and she's updated. Yun
Galing.
talaga yung magaling.
At full time sa partnership natin.
Oh yeah, yes.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Ayun
very
lang.
excited to have her, and let's introduce her. Here we go,
Yeah.
Camille.
Camille.
Thanks, Mike and Attorney Carmen. I'm happy to be a part of the Green Door team. Well, my name is Camille, and I am the Director in Licensing and Recruitment. Ako yung una niyong makakausap when you inquire, when you send an email. Ako yung tatawag sa inyo to evaluate your documents, your credentials before officially starting your application under Green Door. Thank you.
Thank you, Camille. Again, ang galing-galing niya, no?
Yeah.
And I'm very, very grateful that she is part of our team. I think in a lot of ways she completes us,
True.
Recruiting, even before licensing, recruiting, which Mona helps us with recruiting and also preparing our nurses. And then I do the immigration work. Of course, Mike is an all-around growth officer. He pulls us talaga to move forward. So ang galing. This team that we have is a complete team. I know there are a lot of other nurse placement agencies out there that are probably just as competent as us. Hindi naman tayo we're not the only ones na competent. There are other
Correct.
competent nurse placement. But I think we are special.
Yep.
What do you
Exciting.
think?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well, with the things we're preparing,
Yes.
kasi hindi lang naman sila magiging place eh. So, pagdating nila sa placement nila, may growth need pa rin doon eh.
Right.
Yung continuous, lalo na yung finance, yung retirement, yung protection nila. Yung other things that they can do as a nurse as well. Kasi as a nurse, you need to continue to grow. Kasi kung hindi, malaleft behind ka, no? So, importante yun kung saan ka nagwo-work, ano yung facility or hospital na tinatrabahuan mo, ano mga benefits nila, yung mga 401k, yun, importante yun. So,
right.
That's the thing that...
Today, Mike, we are also going to answer a few questions from
Definitely.
last episode. Ready ka na?
Ready
Okay,
na.
all right. Ito,
Sabi nga nila, Tony, once you're ready, you'll never be ready. You'll always be ready.
Yes. So, 4 questions, Mike. Ito,
Sige.
number 1. Why Green Door? Bakit pipiliin ng mga nurses na magkipag-work with Green Door? You want to take that question?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, number 1, one-stop shop tayo. At saka hindi lang one-stop shop, expert in all industry. From licensing, from nursing, law, and at the same time, venturing and envisioning the future.
Yes.
For not only the company, but also for you nurses and your family. Kasama sila, family. Maraming mga factors yon. So, hindi lang kami yung company na magpe-play sa inyo, but we're creating a culture. Culture, kaya guys, pag hindi pa kayo na-follow sa amin sa Green Door Placement Private Group natin, may link tayo sa baba. Ito, follow nyo yung link. And there's a lot of values there na para sa inyo. That's
Correct.
where I'm really proud of Green Door.
Correct.
Tony.
And if I may add, itong Green Door is, I think, is special because it is a placement agency by Filipinos for Filipinos.
Galing. Oh,
By immigrants for immigrants.
galing.
So, meaning, yung puso namin, nasa, we understand where you're headed and what you need.
Mm-mm.
And also, not just that, masyadong mayabang naman kung sabihin natin, we understand. I think the more important thing is we listen.
We listen.
We
Yeah.
listen to them. Kaya tayo merong ganito, for example, na podcast. It's because I think we're trying to reach out.
Correct.
And also, we want to hear from you. We need your reactions. How to make the company better.
Yeah. At saka magiging komportable din kayo para naririnig ninyo. At saka talaga nakakausap nyo yung behind the company. Hindi lang yung emails,
Yeah.
emails, secretary,
Yes,
assistant.
hindi pwede. You know,
We're trying hard
yes,
talaga.
alam mo, itong example, Mike, ha? A lot of my clients and nurses, other employers, for example, they come to me and they ask me questions about their I-140 petitions.
Mhm.
And so I always ask them, why do you ask me? May lawyer kayo dun sa petition nyo.
Correct,
Right.
correct.
What do they say is that, we can't reach the attorney kasi ang attorney is the attorney of the petitioner,
Mhm.
not the nurse.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Ang Green Door
That's
is
true.
different because we are committed that when we represent an employer, I also represent you.
We're representing
So
you.
you can reach me directly.
Yun ang magaling.
Oo.
Talaga.
Oo.
We are working for you. Talaga.
Yes.
That's great.
Right. Next question.
We're so proud of that. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, go ahead, attorney. Next question what we
Okay.
have here.
It's for you, Mike.
Okay.
They want to know, Mike, outside of Green Door, what other ventures do you have?
Oh, thank you for asking that. I'm in business of healthcare and finance. I've been doing that for the last running 9 years now, and I'm really, really passionate about this and helping people. And we're trying to do is we bridge the gap both in healthcare and finance. And kasama ito sa Green Door sa venture natin. And my sister have our own 12 beds facility down here in San Diego.
And you're buying another one, I heard.
We're looking into another congregate. Yes, definitely. Because there's so much need. And also, that's one of the maybe episodes na gusto nating i-share sa mga nurses na gusto matutunan yon. And watch out for that. Yeah, we're excited. Excited for that to share.
Saan yung facility mo, Mike?
Dito kami sa San Marcos po. We're in the north of San Diego. But probably we're gonna stay local for now. But we're gonna keep on improving and expanding. God's blessing, pag more opportunity na darating, we're gonna expand more. But yeah, definitely here sa San Diego.
Okay. Ako naman, tanungin mo ako.
Definitely, attorney. No, thank you for asking me that, attorney, Tell me more about your practice. Alam ko, the best yung number one yung operation mo. I've been to your office and the people that, runs your team. But share them, siguro excited din sila matutunan and marinig yung business mo.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you sa team ko na naiwan sa law office because the office is running even when I'm here doing the show. We have an immigration practice in LA. That's one. That's one thing I do. Number two is, as you know, I'm a mom. So I have an 8-year-old. And so meron akong law office time. Tapos meron din akong mommy time, which is after 3 or 4.
After
Then
3 or 4.
Yes,
Totoo.
Mike, very important. So those are the two things. And then number 3 is I do real estate. I have I like investing in real estate.
Galing.
And so it's actually connected to my law practice. So I have some dorms in LA that are mga kababayan natin na walang that are just starting out. It's hard to find a rental place because you
Very
need
good.
good credit, etc. So I kind of bridge that. It's not a big, humble na operation lang. We have a few units, houses that we rent out to people who are just starting out in LA.
Galing,
Oo.
galing. Attorney,
Yun naman.
talaga itong Green Door talagang expanding yung services at saka tulong natin,
Yeah, and Green Door really is just an extension, a
Galing.
logical extension
Totoo.
of what we both do, Mike.
Totoo,
No?
totoo.
It's really helping.
Oh,
What a blessing to be in this, to be where we are. Really,
Yeah.
truly a blessing. Oo.
busy rin kami sobra pero naghatakan kami attorney. Talagang nakikita ko rin talaga si attorney kahit gano'n siya ka-busy. Wala ang weekend siya, hindi nagwo-work ng weekends yan.
Weekends, you can't call me. No.
No, pero ngayon kasi yung purpose natin,
Yes.
So talagang bumabalik sa work.
Yes, yes. Totoo yan.
Good. Very good.
Ano pa bang next question dyan?
Sige,
Number 3.
attorney, what do you do for fun? Parang trabaho ka lang ng trabaho.
What do I do for fun?
Hmm.
I garden.
Oh.
So I have a front yard and a backyard at my house.
Mhm.
I like to do California natives, which are plants that are indigenous to California.
Galing.
So I don't want to waste any water. I don't have any lawn, but I plant California plants na hindi kailangan ng tubig, but they're really beautiful, flowering, very hardy
Galing.
plants.
Oh.
Hard to grow, but once they've established, talagang
California
amazing.
plants.
So if you guys
Galing.
are interested in California natives, you call me.
Nice.
I
Expert
also
ka
plant
dyan, ah.
Filipino, yung mga
Malunggay.
malunggay.
Oh.
I have malunggay at home.
Kailangan pala natin pumunta sa bahay ni attorney, mag-harvest ng malunggay.
Yes, malunggay is so hard to grow, huh?
Yeah.
But I have 2 mature plants, and then I cut, and then that's my Christmas gifts to my friends. They're so happy because I give them pots of talagang growing malunggay na.
Galing.
Yun yung parang Christmas gift ko.
Pilipino, ano?
So that's what I do to relax.
Ako naman, mahilig ako magluto.
Oh, wow.
Yun. I travel for food, kahit saan, basta food, fresh seafood, kasi galing ako, born and raised in General Santos. Puro kami seafood doon. So, yan, hinahanap mo rin dito. Pero mahilig ako sa luto. Yun ang, hobby.
You know, something in common between us, Mike?
Ano yun?
We're both Bisaya.
Bisaya.
Yes.
That's true.
I'm from Cebu. Ikaw rin from Cebu, Mike, right?
General Santos and Marbel. Pero did my nursing sa Cebu. So my heart is in Cebu as well. Bisaya sa mga kababayan diha. Sa mga Ilonggo man, kabalo man ako mag-Ilonggo.
So si Mike, kay bawo mo Ilonggo, kay bawo mo Binisaya, Tagalog, kay bawo sad ni siya, no? Ako, Bisaya, ra gyud og Tagalog. Siya mo Tagalog.
Ilocano rin. My roots is from the Luzon.
You know, Mike, yung during our launch, I looked at the statistics of mga attendees natin. It was all over the world, ha? Middle East,
Galing,
Canada, is America, sa Pilipinas.
UAE,
But a lot of our viewers were from Western Visayas.
Western Visayas, that's
Muday
true.
kay Bisaya man tanduha.
Bisaya, no?
Oh.
Also from Mindanao,
Yes.
from the province, marami rin.
Oo. Whatever happened dun sa mga nag-giveaway tayo sa natin sa launch
definitely.
natin.
Meron tayong mga giveaways. By the way, exciting, yung next event natin, attorney, gusto mo i-share? Meron tayong pakulo para sa kanila.
You tell me, anong pakulo?
Ang balita ko, mag-giveaway yata si attorney ng travel trip raffle prizes.
I think it's a travel voucher that we're gonna give away.
Ganda,
Yes.
maganda.
So,
watch out,
for that.
guys.
Yes, hopefully, kailan ba yung next episode natin sa
Probably depende. We'll keep you posted. Basta follow na lang tayo sa Green Door Placement natin Facebook group.
Yes.
Yan. Maraming in store or si attorney, mapagbigay. Mapagbigay.
Second to you lang ako, no? Second to you. So, next question.
Yes, next question. Okay. Definitely.
Ito, practical question ito. It's been asked so many times, Mike. Ang mga nurse nagtatanong, we want to work with you, but how much will it cost us?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Huwag kayong matatakot, as much as possible, kanina nag-uusap kami ni attorney na zero cost. We're trying to work it out. Kahit may allowance pa kayo, yung titirahan nyo meron. No cost sa kanila. No cost sa inyo.
Right.
Yeah.
So, ang arrangements namin, we're trying to look for good employers for you. And a good employer is an employer that will pay for everything.
Everything.
Right? So, no filing fees, no attorney fees. Ito yung sasabi ni Mike, we're trying to work out with some employers will pay your plane fare and 2 months of accommodation. So, a good employer is an criteria namin, hindi naman we're not gonna just throw you to anyone. No?
Correct.
So, a good employer is an employer that pays all 4 of this. Attorney fees, filing fees, plane fare,
yes,
and
definitely.
accommodation.
Actually,
2 months siguro ang...
2 months. At saka benefit both yun, attorney. Kasi maraming savings din talaga yung employer pag naka-provide tayo ng nurses sa kanila kasi, in the business aspect of running facilities and hospitals, malaki ang expenses nila ngayon sa shortage kasi nag-hire sila ng mga, travel nurses or mga agencies. So, it benefits them. It benefits you nurses. Meron kayong long-term employer na you can stay, you can adjust. Then, after you finish your contract, you can move around and, maybe change your employer or your state.
Right.
Na maganda.
Very telling, Mike, no, na ang common question is how much do we pay if we pay? Kasi ang observation ko dyan, we have a lot of nurses, pero financial ang issue dyan eh. How do they come? Hindi sila maka-afford ng magbabayad ng filing fees, ng attorney fees. Minsan nga, pati NCLEX mahirap eh. Ang NCLEX costs money. So, there is a financial hardship there na hopefully we can address.
Correct.
Yes, so, we hear you, we listen to you. We know for a lot of our nurses, it's a financial burden. And so we will try our best to bring you here with minimal costs.
Minimal cost.
Oo, di ba?
Exciting 'yun. Yeah.
Oo. Yung hindi lang babayaran ng employer is yung cost kung may mga family members na sasabay.
Exactly.
Yung mga costs pertaining to spouses and children, most likely ang employer hindi magbabayad niyan. Anything related to the nurse, babayaran ng employer.
Sige lang, this is how you can support us. Just keep on supporting us, spread the word. Now, we are here, we exist, and pag lumago tayo, we're working on some charity works, There are companies that we can connect as well that could, match our contribution on our charity 100%. So, definitely that will help a lot of nurses from their licensing, maybe from schooling also. Long-term tayo. Long-term yung goal natin talaga.
Yes. Kasi nakikita ko rin na a lot of the nurses na naka-NCLEX na, most of them, nurses na nakaka-afford magbayad ng exam for the nursing exam.
That's true.
Pero maraming mga very talented nurses sa atin, lalo sa mga probinsya, na hindi kaya kahit yung NCLEX fees eh.
Exactly.
That's a problem really na I grapple with, you and I, and we're trying to solve it. Mona, our nursing director, is also on top of that, and that's why she has Adapt a Nurse program.
Yes.
We're trying to develop. Hopefully, hindi kami miracle workers, but hopefully we can help a few people, no? One step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time. But don't worry, guys. We're urgently working out. We're trying hard every day. Talagang communication natin every day. What is it, Mike? Sa attorney, tawag Mike. What is it, Mike? What can we do? Ganon,
Yes. And last question pala, Mike, sasabi dito. What is ikaw ang sasagot to, what is your ideal? What is a green door nurse? What are you looking for?
Okay, number 1, yung talagang masipag at saka merong may kusa na mag-grow kasi, kahit marami tayong mga applicants but we're also filtering yung quality nurses natin. Kasi number 1, we're representing our name, we're representing our brand as a nurse. At saka pagdating sa employer, hindi tayo mapapahiya rin. Kaya on top rin si Miss Mona dyan sa interviews niya sa mga nurses natin. Hindi rin basta-basta.
Training, Mike, sa training. Oo.
Trainings din.
So while waiting for the moment you sign with us, it doesn't mean iwanan namin kayo. There's gonna be a bunch of, trainings that you will go through para pagdating mo dito sa Amerika, you're ready.
Correct.
For the job.
Correct.
We don't need an experienced nurse, although an experienced nurse is nice, but even with no experience, we'll take you if you show the commitment to learn with us.
Matututunan naman yun eh. Basta may tiyaga lang at saka may urgency. Naalala ko nga before, nung baguhan ako, takot ako. Pero yung mga nurses natin, maraming kababayan tayo ng mga nurses sa hospitals. They're willing to guide you, may training, may orientation, at andito rin kami para sa inyo.
Right. Seryoso natin today, ha?
Ganun ba?
Seryoso tayo today. Ano pa ba? I think that's it for today.
I think that's it. Basta ganun na lang. we're asking for your support, you know, yun talaga.
Thank you, thank you.
We won't be here pag wala sa inyong support. Thank you din, attorney, doon sa mga employer na nagsusuporta din sa atin because they believe in us.
And yung review centers, Mike, na
Oo.
nakipag-partner sa atin,
Yeah.
maraming salamat po sa trust.
Yeah.
There's 2 or 3 schools that are affiliating with us now.
Correct.
That's
And
what I
there
heard.
many more.
Yes.
Many more we're working in right now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of support, and I think because they like our message, no, of paying it forward and giving opportunities to others. God bless us always. No,
Yeah,
we have good health. Kayo rin.
Oo, kayo rin.
Oo, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay safe. Stay proud. Stay proud. We are proud of you.
Thank you.
Sabi nga natin, we're nurses for the world. All right? Thank you so much. Please follow us and we'll see you on our next episode.
Bye-bye.
Salamat.